100 times.
This.
Hey!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Characters. Welcome.
Folks, welcome to the best gosh dang character show on this, or hell, I'll say it, any side of the rectangles. That guy over there is Justin Tyler.
That guy over there is Eric Feurer.
Wow, look at us go. I had a 50-50 shot, and I fucked it up. Why does it say Butler King?
That's what we talked about last time you were on the show, I believe.
Oh, no, I don't. I have like a memento style memory of this show. I have tattoos all over my body.
Hey, I got bad news, buddy. You have a memento style memory about everything.
Yes.
This show. But I like that you're drawing a fine line there.
Yes. How was your week? Anything fun or exciting? Anything wild or crazy going on?
Definitely, but nothing more fun or more exciting than what we're doing right here. We've been talking for a little while on this show that this is the summer of CW, and we are making good on that. We are making good on that right here tonight and in the future.
It's been tough, guys, because we've had devious little plans, like little goblins tinkering in our workshop, and we're finally ready to tell you what is happening.
Yes.
Raisin says it looks like you guys are almost in the same room. It's true, Justin. Yeah. I haven't seen you in your walk-in closet before.
Yes, this is the combination kids' playroom and a little walk-in closet that we have here. You can see all you foot freaks can check out all of my wife's shoes. It's really good.
Oh God! And that's the announcement, folks. We are selling Justin's wife's shoes.
Good.
Perfect.
Very good. All is very good. This is some just local art.
Wow.
Summer in the Adirondacks.
Really beautiful. Jorge, how we doing out there?
We're doing great. We actually have a few people knocking at the door. So if it's cool, I can let one of them in. Both of them
knocking at the door. That seems weird.
Let them in.
Yeah. All right. Please welcome to the Rectangles, the one, the only Michael Hartney and Sarah Smallwood Parsons.
Holy shit! Look at this screenshot noise.
Together. Wow.
Look at this.
This is huge. Sarah, folks, figured out how to hold her phone horizontally in the past 2 minutes, and that's amazing.
That's incredible.
Look, she's going full Julie Andrews right now. If Julie Andrews was landing a 757 on the tarmac at LaGuardia.
Wow, Raisin says, I haven't seen these 4 squares on stream in forever. I'm going to assume you're saying squares as in rectangles and not that we're all losers.
We know. Well, both things are true. This takes us back to when did we start this? Like December 2020?
No,
something like that.
Like June. Like we started doing it like literally immediately.
You're right. It was. I think we launched May 2020. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
We lasted about 2 months before we were like, we need people to look at us again. This is not.
Yes. We've been doing this for over 5 years. We did not celebrate a 5th year anniversary in any way. So let's say that we're doing that right now. It was May 6th, honey.
Wow, thank you, Kathy.
Kathy L., the official archivist of Characters Welcome live stream.
We did like a top 10, not a top 10, like a countdown show of popular ones. We did that, and that was before we decided to do it every single week.
That was on.
I think that was in March. I think.
Kathy, let us know when that was.
Well,
Kathy, get on that.
Michael and Sarah, Kathy has been in the Discord telling us that they have been going through every live stream and writing down the performer's name and what character they did, and if they're repeat people and stuff. So they have a list of everyone.
Whoa!
Kathy.
Yeah. Kathy.
Jorge, why do we have these defunct logos?
Because we had to get the full cast back.
Can I make them my boobs? Wait, Jorge, let me make them my tits.
Yeah.
And that's the hardly touch we've been.
Jorge, let me make them my tits.
Wow.
There we go.
That was nothing. That wasn't.
Happy Pride, everyone.
That's really good. And the Just for Laughs logo is just as strong as it's always been, lightly pixelated and goofy in the corner.
Medium effort. Just for love that so much. So we've got all 4 of us together because we have a little bit of news. Yes. Go ahead, Justin.
That is correct. We have been talking about this for a long time. We've been working on a lot of different things, but we are finally launching a Characters Welcome Patreon, which include that we want you all to join, which includes a lot of new content from us, a lot of podcast stuff, some behind the scenes stuff, some larger, more expanded projects. We are busy, and so there's a lot of stuff coming your way. So much so that our guy Eric over here put together a little tease video that we want to roll through right now.
Let's just say you're about to see the best hype video that iMovie can make.
Still working on that iMovie lifestyle. Let's go.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, Jorge. Let's see it.
Yeah!
It's real.
Exciting.
There are podcasts coming. There's going to be a VIP exclusive area of the Discord where we'll be able to give you notes on your pieces and also be hanging out. There will be a quarterly merch drop. There will also just be a merch store starting next week.
Yes. We're going to have t-shirts, mugs, anything you can want in your life with different characters on them. Some of the stuff we talk about on the live stream. New logos. We have multiple new logos coming. It's very exciting time. We're doing so much.
Yes. So exciting that Thomas Viva said, did you guys see Sarah was in there? I have huge news for you. If you're Sarah. Sarah's right here.
Sarah's
right?
also in here.
Blowing the Viva's brain out the back right there.
Yeah. So just to you want to take us through it real quick, Justin?
Sure, yeah. Well, I have a little deck here. I was thinking we could talk a little bit more about just character now, because we're losing Sarah because she's supposed to be at a rehearsal in a room behind her, I think, right now. So while we have all four of us, let's talk a little bit about fun things about this. Characters welcome, favorite memories, live stream, anything like that, just while we can all talk with each other.
Oh my God.
Yeah, great question. I think that we've definitely there's definitely been some rose, thorn, rose moments over the years for sure. What year did it start, Michael and Justin?
The first Characters Welcome show was December 29th, 2012.
Holy shit.
That's crazy. So it only took us 13 years to start selling t-shirts. That's
you gotta make them beg for it.
Yeah. That's crazy. December 29th. What a horrible day to launch anything.
I have to disagree. And as someone who programs a theater the week between Christmas and New Year's, you can't sell enough tickets.
That's funny.
Those theaters are packed the week between Christmas and New Year's. So it was actually a great time to do it. But we didn't even need the holiday bump because our special guest was Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon.
I
guess. Because when the show started, just to give, we've told this before probably, but this started as a workshop group. Hartney and I were like, man, we should be better at characters. Because that's how people were auditioning talent. It sort of shifted over. I think we both auditioned for Mad TV when they came to the UCB theater. Oh,
just you.
Great. Sorry. So sorry.
I'm so bitter. My favorite.
Don't worry, they didn't cast anyone from the UCB theater or even the East Coast, I believe. All the UCB performers got together. No one had characters. Everyone panic wrote everything. That's why I ended up nude on stage. Did give me a call back, and then that character will never be seen again, likely, except for it's on Facebook, I think Eric said. But we started as a workshop to develop characters where we invited performers who were interested to come, and we would work together, give each other notes, collaborative spirit from the jump. And then suddenly it was like, let's do a monthly showcase that we put together the lineup and had a special guest as the closer.
Kate McKinnon.
And Kate never did the show again.
No,
I don't know.
she didn't, but it was very
She
fun.
really hasn't.
So funny also to think that like back in the day, Brennan was just like a guy on the team, I guess, or a guy that would show up and do the shit. Now I would probably consider him a special guest.
Right, but that's like we had a whole couple of years before it became house teams, so he was way after.
Wow.
Like settled into a groove with the show. So
wow.
This is sort of the fourth wave of Characters Welcome shows.
Fourth wave.
Oh yeah.
Fourth wave, gang.
The first wave is character workshops, the best of those character workshops plus a special guest. Then it became a house team at UCB. And then it became this and like our first year and change of live shows. And then I think once we started doing theme shows, I think that's kind of our fourth wave.
Yeah.
Fourth wave.
Yeah. And I would call that third wave like some of the dark days. I think we did some tough venue. We were at some tough venues. We were a little bit nomadic for a little while.
Were we ever?
I didn't mind that. I didn't mind the traveling. We got to do some weird shows in weird spaces.
Justin, you got to miss maybe the most joyless, mirthless Characters Welcome we ever did. It was a fucking disaster. It was bad. It was just
where?
You talking about the BCC?
There's one BCC show where like good pieces ate shit.
Yeah.
And then Henrik saved us, and Henrik went last, and Henrik's piece is like so good and is like a huge hit on the channel.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah. That was a tough venue under St. Mark's. I remember, if we want to talk about thorns, Michael got a rat ran either over top of or into your leg backstage, and you were like, "We're not coming back here." I
jumped into a woman, knocked her over.
Knocked her over. Wow. Sarah, are you about to run out? Anything?
I do have to go. Oh, I mean, I'll get sappy for a second and just say Characters Fuck is one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me. I love it so much. I just appreciate everybody follow. Yeah! And also, with this Patreon, I've been looking for a reason to release the unedited Woman with a Tit video. So I don't know if we have I don't know if our highest...
I love.
Maybe we have $100,000.
$100 a month is Sarah's
100.
tip?
No, I'm sorry. I meant $100,000.
Yeah,
$100,000.
Yeah, we
maybe we'll auction it off.
Justin's penis character is the $100 one, and
That's the $5 one.
Yeah, that's a.
All right, bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Love you. Have a great rehearsal.
I think that the price should be per tit.
That's really
That's
good.
good.
Woman
good.
with a tit out. So,
Like
amazing.
people who spend a certain amount get one. Like the second tit is unpixelated.
That's good. That now we're talking. Sarah
The
did
thing
say.
about
Sarah did say she does still get emails all the time where people are like, "You are so talented and so funny. I love all your stuff. I will give you $70 right now for a picture of the unedited tits." Like they start it like being normal, and then they're like, "What's the price? Give me the tits."
Those are the best people who really sneak up on their fucking weird ask.
$70.
$70 is also a
incensed
weird
by
number.
Very specific number for sure. I think they can write it off for tax reasons.
Do you think that's 7 people with $10 each, like 7 13-year-old boys?
We're all like, "All right, refresh it."
Will you take it in quarters?
Yes. Oh man, that
Well,
was.
and let's talk
Go ahead.
real quick on the story of it. Like Hartney and I did it for a long time. Hartney booked School of Rock and was out of the game for a while. Frank Garcia Hell came over, and he and I were doing it together. And then I sort of got busy doing some stuff. And then Eric and Sarah came in, and then you guys took it over sort of completely for a while.
We were co-directing a single team, which was mildly successful, and then it was Sarah and I directing a team, and Michael directing a team as well. And that was probably, those were some of the best, some of the hottest pieces when we were really blowing up, was that crew right there. It was like 20 folks or something like that.
Yeah,
some good stuff.
Hot crew, good folks.
Hot crew, good folks. And yeah, so just to like dig into the Patreon tiers a little bit, if anyone's like confused about what all that stuff means, the $5 a month tier is going to get you a rotating.
Here, I have a thing for this.
He's got a thing.
He's got a thing.
But I guess Jorge has to do it. There it is.
Characters welcome Patreon.
Oh,
really nice.
Ooh.
$5 backstage pass, access to never before released character pieces and hosting bits, access to our daily behind the scenes Discord channel, access to our Patreon exclusive podcast. So we're going to have like a rotating group of 3 podcasts to start. They're all going to be taped. So they're going to be like video podcasts. And I think we if they're all fun and you guys like all 3 of them, we'll keep doing them. If you're like, that one sucks and we like these other 2, that's easier for us to just go down.
We want to hear from y'all.
But yeah, the game night is basically us making cool cocktails and playing board games and shooting the shit, which is super fun. The green room is like kind of a little bit of an interview situation with your favorite performers. Yeah, and we kind of go through like their history, kind of how they got to the city, where they are now, and then we just shower them with praise for a while. That's super fun. And then this improvised character podcast we're going to do as well, kind of like Comedy Bang Bang, but good, or like something like that, you know?
Spicy screenshot noise. Yes, I think we're gonna like bring back characters to revisit their lives, improvise with them, mix up characters that would never interact together, and see what comes out of their mouths. It's gonna be very fun.
Yes, because a comment that we get all the times on people's favorite videos are like, I really wish there was a sequel to this. I really wish I could get more content from this. This should be a show. This should be XYZ. So we're thinking like for that podcast, we kind of do a little bit of a Where Are They Now situation. Like if you guys are wondering what the Barking Glass has been up to lately, we'll sit down with them for 15 minutes. Pretty fun.
Yeah. So that's very fun. That's our sort of podcast suite. Then moving up a tier to the higher level, you get at all that other stuff and then some absolute slop. Vault, each month you get access to never before seen character and the chance to vote on making one public. I think this is an Eric idea, a little way to because we have how many pieces that have never seen the light of day?
Well, there's like 1,100 videos on the channel, but only like 900 plus of those are public. So there's like 200 on the channel that have never been made public. And then on my poor computer, there's probably 200 again on that.
Oh my God.
There are hundreds of videos. And like, as I'm uploading them to the YouTube page, like there's ones that like, I just miss. And I just like didn't upload them because I got excited by something new that came in and like, they're just sitting there. And so this is a chance for you guys to like correct my wrongs. Then you'll see 3 videos that have never been put on the page. And every month you get to vote to push one up into the main page, which is cool. Make it public.
Very fun. We have office hours. We have a VIP Discord channel where we'll hang out on the reg to answer questions, talk shop, listen to pitches, check out pieces, just a real hang sesh where we can all get together. Then we're working on larger projects, which you'll see next week, because this is launching in 1 week from tonight, and we'll have a longer trailer where you get to see actual footage of some of the stuff we've been doing that Eric teased in his video. We have the lab, which is exclusive access to the future of what we're working on, short films, our new Character in the Wild series, and some other stuff that I think you're going to be pretty psyched for.
Yeah, it's gonna rock. And a quarterly merch drop, some exclusive weird merch. We're gonna put the medium normal stuff on the page for people to buy, and we're gonna send you the shit that's nuts. Which I think is gonna be really fun.
I think that's cool as hell.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I want
the merch
the nuts merch.
Yeah, the
give
nuts
me
merch
that
is
weird
gonna be
shit.
good. Yeah, the nuts stuff's gonna be good. Yeah, we're gonna launch that merch page next week, but we like each of us, we're each gonna have like a t-shirt that is one of our iconic characters, which is gonna be great. And we're gonna have the logo, the new updated logo on a bunch of different stuff, and that's gonna start the merch. And then we've got a guy with a plan, and we're gonna be dropping like 3 or 4 new pieces of merch once every like 2 months or so for the next year. And it's going to be awesome. And it's like, if your favorite performer isn't on it yet with the merch, you can either tell us that you want it, but don't worry, because we're going to be featuring a lot of people on there. It's going to rock.
Yeah, for sure. And then finally, we have tier 3 producer level. This is sort of a like, if you like what we do, email us and we'll work together. That's the general idea there. I feel like a lot of folks sort of have big ideas and like characters welcome, and that's how we want to hear from you folks.
Like, for example, just throwing this out there hypothetically, if you're like, I have $5,000 and this idea for a character called Laser Piss, and I need to make it, we will help.
Yes, we will help birth Laser Piss. That's a real idea out in the world that is coming soon.
Coming soon. It keeps coming soon. We'll see. I saw an update on Laser Piss just yesterday in the Discord, I believe.
Yeah. Soon, says Igor.
Soon, it's coming, baby. But yeah, this is all fun. This is all exciting. If you have any questions, let us know. It's gonna be a good time. Really pumped.
Coming very soon.
Yes. That's about all there is to it. Yeah. Pumped for it.
Mr. Hartney, I feel like we are maybe losing you soon as well. What are some of your words? What are some of your feelings here?
I'm just excited. We've been talking about this for a long time, and I'm excited to get it off the ground. I definitely am excited for the podcasts and the nuts merch. Excited to see some of my characters that are not on the channel make it to the channel, but I'm less excited for others of them.
Yes, there's a lot of.
There's some where I'm like, Eric never posted that, and I think he's wrong. And then there's some where I'm like, thank effing Christ. So
yeah,
it's a fun mix.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Like, and that always birthed folks out of y'all in the Discord. Like, most of the ideas here are because you guys, you guys have thoughts and we're trying to do them, because you guys all wanted Bander's fucking Hallmark card, which I still have not put on the public page. I'm still not doing it, but if you guys voted on, I will be forced to.
Does Bander know the vitriol you have for this piece?
Bander knows. He knows that it's a very divisive video, because I had it.
He knew the day it was performed. I think
he knew the day it was performed because he wouldn't get on stage to do it. He stood in the darkness in the corner and read it
into a microphone. Stevie has been pushing.
That was the point, right?
Am
I crazy?
I think that he knew that he was doing something naughty. I think.
He's doing something naughty. Yes,
Stevie. They said that's my push. Yeah. But yeah, there's tons of videos like that. Like, maybe I'll release. I only ever put on the page the first 4 seconds of my kid stuck in the ball pit because I thought the rest of it sucked. But maybe that one will be up for grabs. The whole hog of that bad boy.
You're asking for it by even pitching that out there.
Yeah,
may I say?
Fucked up. Michael mentioned one that he was like, "Why didn't you ever put that one on?" It's Graham Techler did a portmanteau that was Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy Who Shagged Me.
It's so funny.
Sitting there.
It's very good.
Wow. That lights up a very particular Venn diagram of a human.
It is good, though. I mean, eventually we might have to come to a point where I post every day instead of every other day. But I don't want to fuck with the algorithm right now because it's been kind of rocking and rolling.
Oh, yeah. Just kissing that algorithm.
Ride it.
Ride
it, Daddy.
Get it. Kathy says, is Ass Wizard on the public page? Yes, like a bunch of our videos, YouTube found them and they marked them as 18 plus. So there is a playlist on our YouTube page of videos that YouTube is blocking.
Is worried about.
Including one that I have mentioned on here before that I'm not going to tell you guys what the title is or who the performer is, but we get comments every once in a while where people are like, I can't believe this is still on the page because it has a video. It shows in the video, there's a video of a cartoon Marge Simpson getting fucked by Peter Griffin. And it's graphic and it's on there for a while.
Wow. You couldn't clue them in any harder than you have now.
Every once in a while, I'm like, I really should take that video down because if that's the one that like gets our page completely nuked, like,
is that the one? Oh, I
Yeah.
can't ask.
Careful.
Careful, Icarus.
Willow says, brand new here. What's this about? Willow, we are a YouTube page that produces live stage character content. But once a week, we hop into the rectangles and we do a little chatski with you guys and do a live stream show. So welcome, Willow. Glad to have you here.
Welcome, Willow.
Welcome, Willow. Sounds
Just
like a
like-
character name.
Yeah.
Someone has to do it.
Famously, your favorite movie, Justin, besides Joe versus
One of
Volcano.
my favorite movies, Willow.
Oh.
Excellent. My favorite movie is Joe versus Volcano, which Eric, out of curiosity, watched and has never looked at me the same way again.
I just watched it because I was like, I respect Justin's vision and I respect what he finds funny. And I found Joe versus the Volcano to be disrespectful to what I thought about you.
Hartney, do you like that movie?
I don't, but I also haven't seen it in a very, very, very long time.
I can't say it aged. It's not aging well, probably.
Oh,
feel like
okay.
there's
So
anything
no,
in it.
I did not like it.
I don't know if there's anything in it that's fucked up. I just think it's like not funny.
Well, it's not a it's not
I
a
like the
comedy like
opening.
that.
The opening credits are amazing. That opening bit.
Yeah.
I'd have to see it.
So that I remember.
Was that a
from
movie
when I
you
was
grew
10.
up? Was it? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Was that a movie you grew up on, Justin? Is that why you liked it
Yes.
so much?
Well, it was on like HBO when I was a kid, and I just really like it. John Patrick Shanley, who's went on to be a great playwright. Good. It's just good.
Got a question there from Raisin. Is Grandma Cumsock one of the explicit ones? I don't think so. I think it only goes into the explicit playlist when YouTube discovers that it's not okay for people to see it. And I don't think that they have found that one yet, which is nice. I'm looking right now to see what our explicit ones are. If there's any good ones on there. Age-restricted videos. Guy who fucks his bully's dad. Fair.
Fair.
Ass Wizard. Oh, the one that I was talking about is on there. Damn.
Yes, of course. You're stepping in it. I hope you don't murder someone and try to get away with it because it's not going to go well.
I'm not very good at it.
Klaxon Synth has a question. Am I mistaken, or is this week going to be Pride themed? No, our next live show is Pride themed, and that is in what now? Like
9 days.
9 days.
9 days. We're gonna have a Pride themed show. Michael, how's that lineup?
So it's hot. You're on all the emails. We all know what the lineup is. Let me pull it up.
Yes, it's true. We do.
But yeah, we've got characters from Air Journal, Jess Elgin. In from LA. Jess Elgin, Ashley Everhart, Camden Garcia, Jetta Jurians, John Xavier Miller, Marty Miller, no relation, Edson Montenegro, and Samantha Nugent. Isn't that unreal? That is
going to rock.
That's a murderer's row of
Sam Nugent.
queer ass people.
Plaxa says, "Oh, I'll be there in spirit, haunting the theater with my transgenderism."
Yes.
Feel your presence. I will feel your presence in 9 days.
I don't feel like there should be more trans ghost representation. I think in haunted house.
It's true. If Scrooge was only visited by one single trans ghost, It would have been.
I love the idea of sending your spirit to another. I want to haunt places far away.
Where do you want to haunt?
That's I don't know, like a boat. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, like the Titanic.
No, a boat. I don't want to haunt a sunken boat. What are you
You
going to
want to
scare
haunt
fish?
you want to haunt like a party pontoon.
Yes, exactly. I want to haunt the warped tour booze cruise that's happening around the lower Bahamas. You know?
Oh, if only. I had an audition for a commercial today. I don't know if either of you guys saw this one for Southwest. That you have to. It'll shoot in the Bahamas, and you have to be able to ride a horse. And I've never been on one before, but hell if I didn't submit for it.
Great. Lying about that audition never comes back to haunt you. When I was first auditioning, I said, I was living in Boston, lived in Boston for 1 year. I auditioned for a hockey movie, and they were like, "Can you skate?" I was like, "Yup, can't really. Not good. Not good enough to be in a hockey movie."
That's crazy because I feel like where you're from, you're like forced to play.
I can skate a little bit. Like I can move around the rink, but like I can't do hockey stuff. Okay. And boy, did they start the audition with a skating test.
Oh no.
The audition was at a rink. I was like, that's weird. Got there, man, I really eat it.
You're like, and you guys will lace these up for me, right? Because I'm the talent.
Yeah, you're not the talent.
Okay,
yet,
the kid
fucker.
that just did a triple sal cal, get over here, and the guy who just fell 4 times, you can go home.
Go ahead, go that way.
You're cut. You're really, really cut.
I did just turn down an audition because I think that the people who ask you to make self-tapes ask too much of you.
Agreed.
And they wanted me to go find a place outside to film, and I don't do I just turn down auditions that are like that unless it's something I would fucking love to do, which it never
Absolutely.
is. But the other thing about it is that it was a dad throwing a ball. And I was like, I don't need this moment of teenage gay terror to come back.
Wow.
Also, why did they just needed to be sure that you could throw a baseball?
Yeah. And I could throw a baseball, but I don't have the confidence that I don't throw a baseball like a gay person, and I don't need the stress of that at all.
That's interesting. I feel like that's like a stereotype that isn't real, but you're saying it.
Oh, it's so real for me. It is
really.
Oh my God. I was just at Pride Night at the Mets. My absolute fear is that a fucking foul ball goes somewhere near me, or a home run. I guess I was in home run territory. But that it comes near me and I have to try to catch something. Well, I can catch. It's not. It's being self-conscious. I can catch and throw. I just can't do it performatively.
Wow,
in front
that's
of
really.
It just fills me with terror.
I'm shocked by that.
We should have a themed show that's like a Face Your Fears show, where all you'd have to do is play catch. That's
if
part of your
kids are playing ball and the ball comes towards us and someone has to throw it back, I would rather die. I'll be like, kid, just slit my throat right here. Just kill me dead right now. Yeah.
Wow. That is wild.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's fair. If it's like a deep-rooted
it is. And truly, I throw all the time. I throw things at my cat literally all day.
And your cat's gay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Your cat's that's gay. What you're throwing.
Well, my cat is the only one who doesn't think that, which is why I do it for the cat.
Oh.
Look at Eric fondling his mitt. Also, that's a mitt looks like it's for a giant.
This is the secret to catching things: is get a mitt that's 9 sizes too big for you. That's the secret. Most people don't catch the ball, Michael, when the foul ball comes through. So don't worry about that. But your real fear would be if somebody on the opposing
He has to
team
throw it back.
Yes, and they're like, throw it back.
Yeah.
Get him.
That's when the camera lands on you as well. It's like,
no.
Not at all. Not doing it.
Oh, fun. Okay. Well, I feel like we got through the Patreon.
yes.
We're gonna have more news for you next week on it. God, look how bad I'm sweating. That is
You really are feeling it right now. What's the temp?
I think I never recovered from I ran a 5K today to try to get a PR. And
I thought you were talking about the nation, the embattled nation of Iran.
I'm just sweating because I ran. I'm sweating a lot because I ran.
Oh my God.
His tensions are rising, and
yeah, my sweat glands.
Stay dry.
Because I ran. No,
Lululemon screenshot noises.
Wretched noise. Oh no. Yeah, I never recovered from my ran. No, I did a 5K today for a PR, and I'm still sweating.
For a PR rep who's trying to boost your image a little bit.
Oh,
it was for a commercial. Yeah, it's for a commercial. Yeah, I ran so far today. That type of shirt might be the reason too. Yeah, this is definitely not a heathered. A nice heathered shirt is maybe not a June 18th shirt. That's
fair. Yes, great. Well, the heat is on.
I don't agree with that.
Oh.
Maybe sweaty armpits.
You're wearing
shaved mitt.
I'm just a big pig. Yeah.
I'm just a big old pig. What else? Any questions out there from people? Any requests? What do we think? Boys?
Who do we want to put in the green room?
Yes.
Oh, good question. Good question.
Who do you want to hear from?
Who do we need to get a behind the scenes deep dive?
Find out what makes them tick. Right you know somebody who I want to know what makes them tick? One of my votes is Nick Mested. What is going on?
Everyone wants to know how Nick ticks. What's that Nick tick?
I have this video chat that is going to go up in the next couple weeks from Nick that I thought is really interesting. He did security cam footage of a guy being accused of shoplifting, and there's one point in it where we play fast forward noises, and he like pretends to be moving in fast motion, and it looks like we're speeding up the tape. It's unbelievable. It looks so much like it. It's so crazy. His command of his body is nuts.
It is really something.
Yeah.
I remember after the Friends and Lovers shows, I would talk to Nick like a lot about writing characters and process. And so, yeah, I feel like I've gotten a download on that stuff.
Ooh, interesting.
That you don't have.
I don't know it. I don't know.
You've directed him. What's going on?
You have to interview him.
I mean,
are you an aloof daddy in that room?
No.
Yes.
The opposite. I'm keyed in. I'm locked. You should see the first drafts that he sends me, and I'm using first drafts very loosely, because like his stuff is so physical. His drafts are just like walk to center stage, walk backwards, walk forwards, wave arms and dance. Walk. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Okay. So funny.
You should submit those as writing packets for things.
Caddy says, will everybody be in the green room? We're gonna rotate it. So it'll be like, I think sometimes maybe having like 5, if it was like 4 of us interviewing one person, that might get a little chaotic.
Too much.
So, probably like 2 people with one person feels good. 1 or 2 people. And that's going to be awesome.
Tis. Any other requests from folks out there? Please hit us up. Jorge, what do you think about all this? This is a lot of this was news to you as well. I don't know. You might be like having your shirt off right now or something. There you go.
Do you want it to be off? Was that?
No, why? Well, that was not a request. It was a
Good
suspicion.
Suspicion. I'm very excited. This was all great news. I just got so everybody out there knows I got an email from Eric 5 minutes before the show with, hey, here's the link to the video, and we're gonna do this thing, and it just says like Patreon .mov, and then I had to edit it so I could show it to everybody here. So thanks for that, Eric.
Yes,
it was a really nice surprise, and it was like, it's about fucking time, because we've been screaming it. The Discord's been screaming it. People in chat here have been screaming it, and not for nothing, a little peek behind the curtain, right up here, I could see the viewer count, and this is the most we've had in a very long time. So this is like the perfect art to do it all with. So
Wow.
Really, like, we're crushing it.
That's great. Yeah, I think that the channel is healthy. It's been going really well lately. We've gotten I started uploading once every other day instead of like twice a week. In July, it'll be 1 year ago since then, and we've gained like 22,000 new subscribers since then, which is huge. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot, Mama.
Yeah, that is a lot, and it's a lot of fresh new faces, and it's very cool. We still have people are still finding older videos and commenting on them, which is awesome. Somebody commented 2 days ago because a 10-second chunk of one of Thomas Whittington's pieces is like missing, and they're like, they are like demanding that it be released. They're like, what was cut out? Can you please post what was cut out? I need to know what was missing from this. And I don't know if we cut something out on purpose or not, but there's
that sounds crazy. Back then we didn't edit any.
Piece?
His like travel guy, his dude that like gets all the travel discounts, but he travels
The
alone.
Points guy.
Yeah,
the
Points guy, yeah.
So he shows like the awesome shit that he gets, all his rewards, but he's by himself.
You know what I bet happened? The
What?
battery ran out, and someone
Yes.
in a blind fucking panic swapped them out, lost 10 seconds, and tried to tell none of us.
Yes.
None of us would notice.
Whoever was filming it wasn't watching the camera. Well, a lot of the cameras we were shooting on back then would cut every 12 minutes, unless so we were like, make sure you do it in a hosting bit, and that was a time when they didn't. I bet so it was a cut and re-roll.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. Grayson says, I heard there's going to be a new logo. Yes, we're going to be putting like kind of a cartoonized version of our current logo on some merch. There will also be like some classic merch with our older logo, and then we have somebody, the guy that made our very first logo is currently working to make us an updated one. And so that will also hit the merch page, and that will probably also hit our thumbnails and shit like that. We're going to do a quick little rebranding. It's going to rock.
Fresh coat of paint.
Going on. Fresh coat of paint. It's time. So, I mean, what else? Is there anything else we have to talk about? I guess we've got the Pride Show coming up. Eric and I are going to do something for that. TBD. Little TBD.
Who knows? Who can say?
Michael seems excited.
I might do something that Are you making fun of me?
I'm saying we were doing something, and you seem unconcerned about our contribution to this.
I'm not concerned about it. I'm sure it's going to be great.
I'm glad you're not, because I'm concerned. I'm like,
literally all you guys have to do is not say the word faggot for 5 minutes straight, and we'll be fine. So
I need to, and let me just rewrite something.
Have you read our draft?
Real quick. Just
Sarah had a really
do a funny character. I don't know. It'll be fine. I'm not worried at all.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Okay, great. Really great. What were you going to say, though, actually?
Me or Michael?
No, Hartney.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
No,
what character?
Idea. Oh, I might do, because, I'm busy. I might do a character that can, in character logic, be reading most of his piece.
Yes. Yes. I do like that.
Get into it.
Well, you'll sometimes find pieces of papers on stage with performers that are props, and sometimes they're not props exactly.
They're the opposite of props. They're
Yes.
still necessary, baby.
Oh,
I've definitely written bullet points on my hand and been like, "This."
Oh, I do that all the time.
Sorry,
Was it-
this last chat. You guys may also not play a transgender ghost character.
Well, that's what the people
Okay.
are asking for.
Man, Scheukler did pitch a great character in the Discord that I have been thinking about a lot lately. I don't know if I don't think I'm going to get it over the finish line for Friday, but Michael, tell me what you think about this.
I'm terrified.
I think this is so good. It's a dad whose kids both come out to him as trans at the same time, and he's very supportive, but he really wishes they would just take each other's names because financially that would just be a lot easier. That is so funny.
I support you so much, kids.
I honestly like it. I think
But
that's
like
very funny.
the Christmas stockings are like handmade.
We
and,
already
like,
stitched them.
I think that is so
Here's an anecdote that might also just plant the seed about who this guy might be. But I found out that my dad had like kind of an issue with pronouns. And I was very concerned about that because that's not what my dad's like. And then I found out that he thought that you had to use both tenses of the pronoun. So he thought he'd be like, I love my wife. I'm in love with she, her. So his problem was actually just like a language misunderstanding and not having anything to do with like honoring people's authenticity, which was truly so funny to me.
So wholesome.
It's so wholesome.
This is definitely too charitable, but I think a lot of that generation's issues with it are sheer terror of saying the wrong tense of things. So it definitely is a lot of people who are like, I can't figure this thing out. Sadly.
Oh man, that is so funny.
I really support he.
That's what Raisin says. Him is such a sweetheart for that.
Him is a sweetheart.
Is a sweetheart. No name. I saw you ask what this is all about. This is Characters Welcome. We are a YouTube page that posts live on stage character comedy. And once a week we do a live stream where we check in with our vast audience. So welcome, No Name. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks for coming. We usually have more character pieces happening, but today is a special chat about the future of what we're doing. We will be back to normal programming mostly next week.
Yeah, next week you can see Justin and I's feeble attempts at Pride characters.
No, we can't do them here first. What are you
Oh boy, that's gonna be so fun. That show's gonna rock.
Yeah,
I'm really excited.
It's gonna be a big.
It's gonna be super fun.
Yeah, it's gonna rock. My generation's fear is being yelled at for getting it wrong. Yeah, I mean, people get things wrong all the time, and it's not the end of the world ever. So
yes, Jeff in Beeville. What Beeville is that? Are you in upstate New York? I'm from near Baldwinsville.
Baldwinsville. Wow.
Do they call it Beeville?
They do.
Okay.
The B villains.
Oh, they be villains. Michael, you voted today? How'd that go? Easy?
Went great. I early voted. No line. Ease peas. Beautiful breeze.
Cuomo 5 times.
Reedsville, Michigan.
Wow. Not the same Beeville, but a good Beeville.
That's like Pennsylvania level of weird town name.
Heading over to Breedsville. Get me some kids.
When I went to college, my exit to my college was Virginville. I was like, this sucks, dude.
Oh man, this sucks, dude.
This sucks, dude. They have to be virgins here.
Klaxon says, "Is everyone here from New York except for me?" No, in fact, there are a lot of people that are not from New York here.
Yeah,
there's some.
I'm from upstate New York. Hardney's from Buffalo area.
I'm from Baltimore.
Buffalo itself.
Yeah.
Yes. Kathy's from St. Paul.
You were downtown Buffalo though, were you?
What?
You were in downtown Buffalo, were you?
Well, I lived in Allentown for a minute, but I was born in North Buffalo.
North Buff.
Yeah. My dad's from North Buff as well.
Oh, what a great way to
The
call
whole area
it.
called No Buff.
North
No
Buff.
Buff.
No Buff.
Nobu.
No Buff.
People are starting to call it Nobu. I'm like, that already is something.
Yeah, that's confusing.
They're putting
That's
a
very
shopping center in Nobu. It's going to be walkable soon.
It's pretty walkable. There's parts that are
Stevie,
pretty
born and raised Long Island, shouts.
Anyone from Florida in chat? Did
No,
you guys get out?
Jorge trying to find some common ground.
Oh,
and Jorge, I've said this before. I was born in Florida. I lived there till I was 6. That's why we have a vibe. But
That's why we both have a lot of wax buildup in our ears.
Yeah,
yeah, there's a darkness there.
True.
There's a darkness there. Jorge, when are you going to bring bingo night to a stage that we can see it at?
Look, it frequently happens in both Manhattan and in Brooklyn, and next time it happens, you will be the first ones to know.
I definitely want to go. Harney, do you know about what Jorge?
You run a fucking bingo night?
Oh, you don't know about this? This is
you got to see the video of this. This is the most fucked up cocaine bingo that you could ever imagine. It's the videos. Jorge has the videos on his Instagram. They're crazy.
Are people crazy at them? Like, is it intense?
Yes.
So it's literally called Bingo Loco.
Just the logo is crazy to look at.
Where is it?
It's like bingo, but then when someone gets bingo, they turn it into like a nightclub, and it's like insane. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, you could go. Anybody in there can go check it out. It's called Bingo Loco. This is just free advertising for it. This is like it's Bingo Loco. It's all over the US and also like in the UK, which is where I think it started. But like it's bingo and also a rave, and like those two things happen. And like there's like the prizes are like a trip to Vegas. It's very like bachelorette party coded, but also a huge party. And then everybody gets.
I want to go.
And walks in,
I told Jorge to let me in there in my tree spirit like character, and people will be like,
go in character.
Is there a bingo Soto? Something?
A bingo
the bingo quiet?
I
do not want to go to a rave. I'm telling you that. I do not want to go to a rave. I will go to something where they play dance music if you win bingo. I can't just like have pounding.
Yeah.
Like, pounding music in my ear and they're calling, G60. I can't do that.
So we don't play any music while I'm calling any numbers and stuff. And there's like a lot of hosting bits and a lot of like host energy. And then when somebody like does call it, we blast music, like it's a whole thing. They come up on stage and then they do a challenge to win the prize. And then we also have like confetti cannons. We full use of like CO2. There's like a whole rave round where we stop playing bingo and then we just like go crazy and stupid for like a half hour and then come back to playing bingo.
Are there
coming back to bingo after raving for a half an hour sounds wild.
It's wild.
Do church lady bingo people show up by mistake?
Yes. No. Well, okay. I don't know if it's by mistake, but they do show up and they know what they're doing. And then there's also like a younger generation who dress like old women and come play.
Where is this?
Yeah. All over. Here in New York, there's one. It's if it's in Manhattan, it's at HK Hall, and if it's in Brooklyn, it's at the Brooklyn Monarch. And I want to say that they're monthly, and they swap me around like
Jorge's like a chess piece. They have to move him to the powerful. He's the queen of the chessboard at Bingo Loco. He has to go.
I'll try it once. We want to go. We want to make a trip.
It's very fun. Please, this would be fantastic.
Let's make a plan.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Roxanne says, you guys keep making me think about moving to New York. Yeah. Come on through.
Do it.
Come
It's
on
good.
through.
We're doing weird shit all the time.
Do it.
It's a good time.
Speaking of that, should we call it for the night, gang? Do you want to head out? We've talked our talk. We've said what we need to say. Stay tuned for the actual Patreon launch in 1 week. We will be there. We'll be back here doing characters, showing the extended trailer that'll go on the page as well. And then in 9 days, we have our Pride show at the UCB Theater, which will be live and live streamed. Please watch all of that.
Yes. And in the meantime, you can check us out in our Discord where you can get more information about us. That's where we head after this live stream to just be chatty. Maybe I'll upload that little promo video that I made today, that little 1 minute video, so people know what's going on.
It's awesome.
There were a couple new people in chat. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for sticking around. Klaxon says, where's it being live streamed? You can buy tickets from the UCBcomedy.com. Jorge just posted a link up right on there. And the live stream is very, very good. It rocks.
It's legit.
So yeah, hop on there and you can hang out and chat there as well. It's going to be a good time.
Very fun. Thanks for sticking with us. We love doing this, and we're going to keep doing more and more until it kills us or makes us truly, truly live.
I, for one, am excited for Wave 5.
Yes, exactly.
Characters Welcome. Who knows what that'll
Characters
look
Welcome.
That's when we're holograms.
That's when it's in VR.
Yes. The full meta quest.
Yes. All right, folks. We'll see you next time.
Good night, everybody. Bye. Have a good week. We'll see you real soon.
Go loco, sweaty.